For those of you in mental health who believe that doing the right thing is suicidal behavior, either because if the person's right, the people who he's exposing are the type of people that kill people, or if they're wrong, they're acting in a way that's going to agitate people and make them want to hurt them. This video is dedicated to you. It is called The Effect of Women and Men on Mental Health. The effect of romance on the mental health of every person who doesn't quite fit in Roman society. Be they a white person who actually loves God, Be they a black African who is at odds with the serpent, the bull, the wolf, and their allies. Be they the Hispanic gang member who wants to keep his culture and doesn't want anyone, especially not the descendants of his oppressors, telling him what to do. We are all likely to run afoul of this system. And all of us, we just want to have happiness. We just want those things that our ancestors had. Nice substances maybe, good food, beautiful women, a respectable place in society. The affections and admirations of the opposite sex, especially those that we're attracted to most. Isn't that what we really want? Isn't money just representing those things? But it's the Romanization of those things. The Greco-Roman serpentization of those things. My friends, I don't want a bunch of biodemographists tell me what to do. Now, I'm not some cocky, over-miseducated professor. So I'm going to tell you what that means. Biology, okay? Human beings, think of it that way, biology class, high school. Demography, okay? Demographics, the study of biology and demographics, and all the relationships and their interrelationships therein. Eugenics, social Darwinism, the control of reproduction to try to boost the favorable traits. Favorable to God? No. This is a system of Saturn. Look at the Great Seal, order out of chaos, an order from the temple of chaos, nighttime, chaos, moon goddesses, moon temples, serpents, chaos, serpents in the shadows, the moon, the symbol of the women, Set, the sun sets. Who brings in the sunset? Set ushers in the sunset with his jealousy, his anger, as he sees Horus rising, horizon, then in his glory. At 12 o'clock, the sun in 12 representing the story of Jesus. The story of Jesus is the ritual. It is the sun temple ritual that took place, which is telling the story of the stars. And Jesus was the Son of God, who was sent by the light, by God, by the love, to give us the message and to talk about his water and being pure blood, pure mind, pure temple, pure heart, pure blood. The body is not contaminated with apex diseases. It is only contaminated with apex philosophy. So I tell you the truth. The most sickly person with the worst case of AIDS on his deathbed, who has God in his heart, is much better off than the most healthy rich person talking about, I don't want my daughter to date black people because she might get a disease. The liberals would say, you got to be careful. Think about what happens if people see it your way. That is why I am saying it, my silly liberal friend. I do not fear those who can infect and kill the body, those who can torture and rape us. I fear he who can kill the sword, he who can bring the sword, he who wields the sword of God, light, love, hope, and heaven. He who is consistent, the most consistent with sacred morality. Let the minions of Apep come. Let them swallow the hawk whole. Because the patron is on his throne in heaven. And it is known as 7. So I challenge you all to prove to me that the Romanization of society, the social Darwinists and the scientific racist policy and how it affects gender relations and romance, Roman dance, the devil's tune, romance, how it affects our love lives, and how our love life became this pagan holiday that has to do with Roman perspectives of love, where they have temples that control reproduction and send a little pesky little devil named Cupid to make sure that the black man does not have a fair shake, to make sure that the native and the brown man are seen as dirty grape pickers and mechanics, no disrespect, to make sure that the Asian man is seen as pitiful with a small penis. I tell you the truth. None of that matters. Even if one race did have a smaller penis, it doesn't matter. I don't have the biggest penis myself. And like I've discovered earlier, and ladies, you might want to cover your ears, water affects the size of your penis. So if you take care of your body, mind, body, and soul, you'll have a bigger penis and a happier sex life. Sex and health and wellness are related. And when your health suffers, so does your sex. And when your sex suffers, your health suffers. So what he's saying is that, that we're all stupid and our education doesn't matter and, he's guilty of caring or something. That's what he's getting at, don't you see? What do you have to say about it, Cupid? I'll tell you, a pesky devil named... You'll never have a date! Ever! Ever!